Hello there guys, how you doing? Today my name's Commando and welcome to my review of Battleground 2014. It was okay, it was alright, nothing special really happened apart from one match. But we'll get into it, we'll get straight to it. And first off, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the pre-show actually featured two matches and both of them were, oh my god, were really not good. Pretty atrocious. I mean, WWE wonders why they have money problems and why people don't buy the network and for like these kickoff things, and it was just so bad. It really was. First match, which was a match just recently added, Adam Rose versus Fandango. Adam Rose won within a couple of minutes. Layla and Summer Rae both slapped Fandango in the chops, and then he hit the party foul thing, and then it was really just over within minutes. Like, it was just pointless, really. Then the next match was Cameron defeated Naomi, which I think I did predict that might happen. But Cameron, what? She looked so weird. She had like this weird schoolgirl thing going on, and Naomi had sort of like this weird racing, like checkered flag sort of attire. It was pretty bizarre. But Cameron, I don't know what people see in her. Like, she just doesn't look good to me. Like, I mean, hey, I'm no dashing Cody Rhodes myself, like, but I don't think she looks good. Like, but she won. It was a really not a great match. Really nothing special there. But let's go on to the next match, which was the best match of the pay-per-view. The same as last pay-per-view as well, apart from the Money in the Bank ladder match. And this match, like the first two falls, I thought it was kind of like, it was okay. It wasn't really anything special. I'm talking about the Usos versus the Wyatt family in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the tag titles. And once the two falls got done, and then we got on try to get to the third fall, there were just tons of false finishes, tons of awesome moments. It was just incredible. There were so many moments where I thought it was gonna change, and I was getting really into it. I was like, 1, 2, and I was like, no, wait. It was incredible. It really was an awesome match. If there was one match you got to check out this entire pay-per-view, it's this match. It was so good. Really good match. I really thought the Wyatts was going to win it, and maybe they should have after like so much beating, but the Usos finally did a double super kick to both of them, and then did a double splash, which I thought was going to go wrong. I really did. I thought, oh god, they're going to fall here, when they were both like on the corner, a bit like at each rope. But no, they managed. But they won. Maybe we'll see Goldust and Stardust maybe challenge, and they keep doing their weird promos, and Stardust blowing the stars into Goldust's mouth. Well, he didn't this time, but the last few times he blows it right into fucking Goldust's face when he has his mouth open. A bit weird, like, but we'll see where it leads. Maybe they'll eventually get a title shot or whatever. We'll see what happens at SummerSlam. Maybe Wyatt's versus them two versus the Usos. Maybe chuck in Ryback as well. And yeah, it was a really good match. You got to check out. It must have lasted like 20 minutes. There's no times yet on the Wikipedia thing. That's where I'm looking at the results. Anyways, next match, it was AJ Lee versus Paige, and AJ won. It was an okay match. I mean, it's better than any other Divas match you'll see on TV, but it wasn't great either. JBL said it was a great match, like, but it wasn't really. I expected more from these two, but they're not allowed to, outshine the guys, which isn't really much of a task given really what happened on this pay-per-view, or what happens on TV. But it wasn't brilliant, but it was better. It was better than average, that's for sure. But AJ won. Looks like the feud's going to continue, because I've seen like a backstage promo thing. Paige said they're just getting started or something, so there'll be a rematch. Next one was Rusev versus Swagger. I thought it was going to end by a double counter, but Rusev won just at the last second. Like Swagger bashed his head or his hands into the steel post, and thingy got in at the last second. But I was reading just now that they might be doing away with the whole Rusev and Lana thing because of the some plane thing. I haven't really read into it, but there was some plane thing that got shot down or something. I don't know if it's it was by Russia or something. I don't know because I haven't read it. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll just put my hand up and say I'm wrong. So I haven't really read into it. I haven't really, seen much about it. But apparently they might be getting rid of it because of that. Much like the Muhammad Hassan thing back in 2005 or whenever it was, with the 9/11 thing. Which, I mean, I can sort of understand to an extent, but maybe just don't say anything about it, just like Rusev and that can still, do their thing, but just don't mention fucking Putin and Obama and all that, just, do their thing. And don't mention the plane thing. I think they did on their promo, but I don't really know. I can't remember. I'll have to look into it. I can't remember what was said, but Rusev won. It was okay. I thought maybe it was going to go a double count out and then like a rematch, but whatever. Next one was Seth Rollins defeated Dean Ambrose by forfeit up because earlier on it was supposed to be the second match on the main show. Dean Ambrose came out and attacked Seth Rollins backstage. Triple H and IRS and Jamie Noble and fat ass Bill DeMott and all these other ferrets was there taking them away. And then eventually when the match did come on, like Seth Rollins was walking outside in his ring gear, his weird ring gear, which by the first time when I seen his ring gear I just started laughing. I thought it was hilarious, but I actually really like it now. He was outside in his ring gear, and then Dean Ambrose attacked him out. He came out of the boot or the trunk, whatever you want to call it, of the car. They had a little attack on top of the car and whatnot. Then Seth drove away. So obviously that'll continue when we get a match at SummerSlam, a good one. And next one was Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt. I did think that Jericho might win it, and he did win it. It was an okay match. It was pretty decent. The Wyatts got chucked out. It was one point in it. It was okay. Nothing really special. But Jericho won it with a code breaker, which kind of surprised me. I thought he was going to kick out, but no, he won it. So there'll be a rematch at SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt will win, I would say, definitely. Yeah, it wasn't, anything amazeballs or anything like that, but it was okay. And the next one was the Battle Royal. Bad News Barrett came out and, gave some bad news, said he'll be waiting for them when the winner when he's healed up. But RVD wasn't it. I think it was due to a medical thing I was just reading. And eventually, I knew it. Miz was out most of the match, and as it was dawning down, I was like, either Sheamus is gonna win it, and then Miz will come out, or Ziggler will win it, and then Miz will come in and throw him out. And what do you know? That's exactly what happened. Miz tossed out Ziggler, and Miz won. So yeah, I'm fine with that. That's okay. I didn't think Ziggler would win it. I didn't think WWE would give him the title or anything like that. I mean, it's Intercontinental title, so I mean they never do anything with it. But there's supposed to be a thing with Sheamus and Miz where a feud is supposed to last a while. So maybe they're going to merge the titles at one point, which is, I don't know. I think it's a bad idea, but they don't do any good feuds with either title, so do what they want. It doesn't matter. And I was just reading that with the WWE Network thing, the logo is starting after SummerSlam. All the titles are getting changed to have the WWE Network logo thing on it, which I think is going to look so nasty on the WWE title. And I think they're also getting rid of the World Heavyweight title, just having the one title. I think that's going to look nasty. That's going to look so just. We'll need to wait and see how it looks, but I think that's going to look really nasty because the WWE Network logo is a bit weird. But I think that's going to look so nasty on the title. But just have to wait and see. And then the last match, Cena won, obviously, defeating Kane, Orton, Roman Reigns. Again, I predict this match just as it was about to go in. Orton came in and RKO'd Roman Reigns, and then Cena. I just seeing Cena come in and I goes, "Hey, on Kane, pin. What do you know? What happened? I can tell the future." But yeah, Cena won, and I've just had to watch the post-show thing after. I tried putting on the WWE Network because I prefer to watch it on my TV through Sky, and then I tried to put on the post-show thing, but it didn't pause it. It skipped forward, so I had to watch it through another site. it was only 6 minutes long. It was just there was a promo with the Usos, and then there was a promo with Cena. You know, just saying stuffs. You know, nothing important really. Nothing of you know, needing to buy the network for. But overall, I'd probably go like a C. It wasn't great. The Usos match was amazing. That was an incredible match. Once they got past the first two falls, because I was thinking like, oh, this is kinda, you know, we've seen all this sort of stuff before, but then once they got onto that, trying to get the third fall, it was just incredible, like so incredible. You need to see that match if you haven't seen it. It was really, really good. But I don't know. I don't think there's anything, you know, thingied for Raw yet. Roman Reigns said something about starting again. There's nothing on the main page about, you know, if there's anything planned or whatever. And I did just see a video of Kenta, the Japanese guy, saying something at NXT with, he had Funaki with him as his translator. And he said he likes to kick, and he's going to kick some ass or something. It was pretty funny. But he's like still learning English, and they're going to bring him up through NXT, which I think is good. And there could be some good matches, because I haven't really seen any Japan stuff, but apparently it's really good, and there should be some good matches with like Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville, Tyler Breeze, pretty much anybody really. Well, I say that, you know, just depends. But yeah, that's it. There's Battleground. You know, feel free to tell me what you thought of it. It was okay. I did think Bo Dallas was maybe going to win it, and I actually thought Heath Slater was doing surprisingly well in the match too, in the Battle Royal. He had a promo thing afterwards as well, saying that he's wants to be on his own now. He's trying to make a name for himself, and I think he did. You know, eliminated Cesaro. You never know. It could be a feud between Cesaro and Slater. I don't know, but I don't know why they've unpaired Heyman with Lesnar, with Cesaro. I mean, you're not allowed to have more than one person at the same time. I mean, back in the day, they used to have tons of people. Like Bobby Heenan would have loads of guys, and Jimmy Hart or whatever. But I don't know. WWE logic at its finest, baby. But that's it. I have nothing else to say. But yeah, I could maybe tell I'm a little bit like out of breath and tired. It's because, well, I have been up like 19 hours maybe. I did a late night last night, so I would be a little bit ready for this. But I got up like 2ish or something, 2 in the afternoon, so not too bad. And I'm off today, which is really good. So yeah, feel free to tell me what you're thinking of Battleground. Yeah, I remembered. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And if you're feeling sexy, you can hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. And I will see you on another video. Bye. Bo leave.